Mr. J, man, some of you might be like, yo, Mr. J, man, quit, stop. Why are you doing this? Bro, if this shit hasn't hit home, like close to you, if this shit hasn't hit home, or you've never witnessed a situation like this, close contact, you would not understand what I'm saying.
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.
Yo, Motherland, how you guys doing, man? Thank you for tuning in, man. This is your boy, Mr. J. And it's always a pleasure to come through. It's always a pleasure to have you check out my vlog. And if this is your first time, my name is Jay. I'm a Motherlandian living in the diaspora. And on this platform, I drop reactions to a whole lot of things coming out of Motherland. And I love you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a whole lot of things that is happening in Africa. A whole lot of things that is actually making Africa be in the news. And recently it's been about the coup d'etats, man, from Western African states, the Sahel region state kicking out imperialists. And in that light, there's something I want us to talk about. Now, bad governance. Africa is known to have a whole lot of bad governance, bad leaders, man, bloodlines, man, undemocratically elected leaders in place. It's not something that's happened today. Man, this thing has been going on for decades. It's just so happened that we are now waking up. But that is not why this vlog is not about that. This vlog is not about bad governance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, apart from bad governance, apart from these lapses that occur and coup d'etats that have been occurring in Africa, there's one pertinent thing that has been happening in Africa that has been dumbing down a whole lot of people. Now, I know some of you guys will be wondering what might Mr. J be talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, there's this issue of Pentecostal churches. Did I hit the nerves? Yes. One of the issues that Africans have been facing that has been dumbing them down, that has been limiting them to actually reach their full potential, I would say, is this issue of Pentecostal churches, and especially Pentecostal pastors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing against the church. I have nothing against those who preach the good news. I have nothing, absolutely nothing against those who want to see people, grow spiritually. But it just so happens that for the past decades, man, this does not even start now. This shit goes way back. This thing goes way back. This issue of Pentecostal pastors being treated like demigods, being treated like they are not human. This issue of a congregation looking up to the preacher like that their spare key or their gateway into salvation. This issue of people starving. This issue of people giving their hard-earned resources to their pastor, who in some cases are charlatans. This issue of Pentecostal churches telling couples, this is not who you should be with, this is not your partner, or telling couples, you are not progressing because of this person, or telling its congregation to follow exactly what they say and not think. Now, I said earlier on that this is about some of these things that keep people in Africa undeveloped mentally, you feel me? Because I know that politicians do that by embezzling state resources and just being puppets for the West. But when we come to this aspect, man, this shit is so annoying. It is so disgusting that people will use the Bible to actually rip other people off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was on Facebook yesterday, and one of my buddies' post was about this Pentecostal charlatan in Kenya, man. I don't know his name. I don't even want to know his name. But the moment that I saw the post and the picture, it just got me thinking, man, people are still dying for these charlatans. People are still sucking up to these demons, these devils, in the name of God's servants. Now I'm going to put up a picture. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this picture for a minute. Take a look at this picture. This picture is of a preacher of a Pentecostal church. I have nothing against Pentecostal churches. I have nothing against people who want to go to church. I have absolutely nothing against those who want to preach properly, those who want to elevate souls to heaven. I have nothing wrong with that. But I do have a problem with some of these preachers who are charlatans, by the way, who play with the minds of their congregation. I have a big problem with that. That is close to being the devil. And they do this while enriching themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this picture. I was told it was taken in Kenya, and that this clown calls himself a pastor, and he told his congregation that he is too holy, he is too spiritual, he is too elevated, kind of like he the Holy Ghost, that he cannot walk on ground. And to see how mind messed up these people are, they believe this man, and they carrying this idiot like this charlatan like this. Are you guys trying to tell me this man goes around like this? Or he drives his car, and then when he gets to church, they carry him to the pulpit like this? Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you might be like, "Yo, Mr. J, man, quit, stop. Why are you doing this?" Bro, if this shit hasn't hit home, like close to you, if this shit hasn't hit home, or you've never witnessed a situation like this, close contact, you would not understand what I'm saying. This man made these people carrying him to believe that he is too holy. He is God's chosen one. And they carry him like this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I look at this picture, when I look at this image, it makes me think of the early days of colonialism in Africa, where the whites will be carried out like this by slaves, by Africans in their own land. This image brings back a whole lot of, revolt in me. See, I'm a strong believer in faith. I'm a strong believer in being, being close to your maker in terms of keeping certain things and praying. But I don't believe in any pastor who thinks that this is the best way to do things. Look at that man. And then look at this other picture of white colonialists being carried around earlier days of colonialism in Africa. What is the difference? Are you going to say that these white colonialist imperialists, their officers who were stationed all across Africa, are holy too to walk? But of course, you will see these type of people, they cannot think for themselves. They might be thinking that, oh, this man is really God sent. So let's do, and in most cases, these are poor people. And this man, in most cases, give them money. Money which he takes, he siphons from the congregation. Now, I will leave it at this. I just want you to let me know, ladies and gentlemen, what is your take? What do you think this image reminds you of? Leave a comment. Now, I appreciate the fan, the brother who posted this. There's a conversation going on, but I want to hear from my base. You feel me? Let's say no to such type of people. Let's say no to these charlatans and pastors doing stuff like this. Let's say no. Let's say no. This is wrong. This is way all the way wrong. And lots of my African brothers and sisters are stuck under the umbrella, they're captivated by these type of people. We know stories of some of these pastors that are riding around in private jets, in expensive cars, flying about, and some of them are even on the run. I'm not going to talk much. Leave your comment, man. I'm out of here. Peace.